Hello, good morning. Good morning. Um, Welcome to another ES Futures Trading. Today is Friday, January the 3rd. It is 9:33 a.m. The market has just opened. We have something from yesterday. This area here, it was held back when it happened. It was sold 3 times from this level here. The market showed no interest in doing a counteraction to the overnight inventory, at least so far. We have this level here. This is October high, go no go level. From where it was bought like 4 or 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exactly like 6 times, right? No, maybe 8 times. Yeah, 8 to 10 times from this level. But still, the market doesn't. It's not showing any interest in this area here. It's rather aiming to this one here. But from the opening, you can see how different, right? You can see how different this day is from yesterday. It's very, very different now from yesterday. It is just another market. It was very active yesterday. The opening was tremendous back and forth, buying, selling, strong buying, strong selling, and a lot of craziness yesterday. That we don't have today. Let's see what the market does. If the market doesn't take this high out, that would add, right? I would add to the weakness that we are seeing in the selling. It has yesterday it has a promissory opening volume, but it closed, just as low as the rest of the week, very low. This is something better, right? 4 millions, 4.5, that's good. But 3.2 is really low volume here. So I think this is more associated with profits be taken and stuff like that, right? Now, something from yesterday as well is where did it close? It closed one tick from this day range, previous day range, which actually makes this day an outside bar to the downside. So nothing has changed relative to the trend that we have here, the trend to the downside. It has looked above previous day range. We were talking here when the market was down here, how that coming back inside targets actually the opposite side. It did reach the opposite side of this 2-day range, and now we have a weekly 3, 6, 8 week range here, right? And that weekly low, well, this is a weekly low now, but it was this one here. Previously was this one here. Now, and also we have an inside day, a breakout of an inside bar in the weekly time frame as well. A breakout to the downside. Now, the other thing, this is very important, I believe. This is very important. The monthly time frame. The monthly time frame has ended one time frame high, right? And I was checking that yesterday when the market, here, I said yesterday that the market closed the distribution, closed the gap, the election gap, but I was checking closely. It actually didn't. it didn't close for a couple of handles, and it did not close the distribution, but it has taken the monthly low out. This is different here. This thing gives a completely different meaning of this failing to fill the gap. I am not looking to the upside. All trends are now in sync to the downside. This can be emotional here. Traders easily get emotional. Oh, the market open higher, for example. We have a gap to the upside. When they see these kind of things, right? But look at this. Right? I'm going to put here the highs and the lows. All right, this high has been corrected. This one here, that one is normal. Now it's going to have penetration into the weekly inside bar. That's what I'm checking here. As you can see, I'm not interested in I'm not planning to do anything here. I don't see anything. This was something good. These calls went from 11 to 19. These puts here went from 11 to 6. And let's see how much bigs we have. 17. Okay. We are inside previous range, inside value. The other thing here, yesterday also, well, the session value was moved overlapping, right? I was checking that, all right? It would be a completely different thing that this was remained overlapping higher. Now, if this continues, from this day here, the weakness of the selling here. Here, this market closed the gap. We have double distribution here. This market closes these double distributions, right? Which make me disregard what happened here. Now, yesterday we also have two or three distributions here. All them to the downside. All those distributions have been closed or were closed before the market ended, right? So not such a good selling. Looks, I mean, maybe more associated to liquidation, right? Long liquidation or rebalancing. Now, next week also we have FOMC, we have non-farm payrolls, and check where the market is, right? Where the market is in this range. In the market, we have this range here, this 3, 6, 9, 10-day range here. It's very it kind of like it is in the low end, and in front of those kind of news events, I won't be surprised if, for example, the market tries, it reaches the opposite side of this range, the market tries to reach this side now, and ends around the center here, before those events. I have a range in the upper side, another 10 days, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 days above, 10 days below, wider range here. So I think now, short term, this could be very well profit taking right now. This is a good area to take profits, to hedge. This has been reached, right? This one has been corrected. There's no more there. What's going to happen here? Upside continuation has the 50 SMA right there. It's a very mechanical level to sell from here. Getting closer to the 15 and selling from that level even makes this moving even weaker. This range here, let's check Nasdaq. This range, right, from where we have all this movement to the downside, has been taken, right? As has been rebalanced, right? Can you see? Russell is an inside day. Nasdaq is pretty close to the high, actually. It's really close to the high. This is the high for Nasdaq, huh? And it has been sold, Nasdaq, multiple times for previous day high. So there's potential for firecracker effect right there to the upside. The ES is still an inside day, as we can see. I'm going to take this low and put it here. I'm not checking to the downside. The Dow also is an inside day. All markets are inside. Let me check this Nasdaq, man. Bonds also are inside day. Oh, look at this. Look at this Nasdaq here. Look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Selling from this trend line. Huh. Buying from the 50s. Yeah. This can come all the way up to here. Now he's re-entering this range here. That may come up here. I mean, not today, not all the way up here today, for example. That would be, like 2,000 points in one day. But who knows? Huh? Who knows? The trend is to the downside, the weekly. Let's check the monthly as well. Ooh, look at this. The monthly also has been taken out in Nasdaq, right there. Now that this high has been reached, this has been corrected. Let's see if now the market can come to this area here. Do something regarding the overnight inventory and come to this go no go level here. Check it out. Where it is right now? Right at the center of the range, right? Very bad location for anything here. Can you see the pressure to the downside? Let's trying to put some volume there. Okay. Now they got it. The volume that you have, that I see there is holding all that volume to the upside. If it comes below the opening, they will liquidate here. They might liquidate. They're not going to stay. And look at that. Well, that's tremendous pressure to the downside. But it's an inside day. All of these gains, right? Remember, this was a trade. Remember how much these calls were? They went 20, 22, something like that. They are back to where it was, right? 11 points. And these ones here are getting back to 11 points as well. So this was a good, this was a trade. That's what the market did. What is next is the question. Right? That's what the market is doing here. This is just rebalancing, taking care of this mechanical selling, mechanical buying, mechanical selling. It's taking care right away. That's what I noticed. That's a little change that I have noticed here. In this market. Same size volume. Let me know if you have any questions here. I did write a lot yesterday. Now the market give me time. Give me some time to post here. And you can see the market did not re-enter the weekly inside bar. That is what I'm taking from this movement. Everything remains the same. These are the highs that I was talking about. These ones here. Market just took care of these ones, and this is not a reference anymore. Now, this could be there. These ones could be the thing here. Notice now how the selling, the volume is moving to below halfback. Can you see? They went from buying the market from halfback to selling the market from halfback. And this can be the potential destination now. Now, let's take care of this overnight inventory, right? Right there. Let's take care of this. This may go all the way up to 22 again. I mean, these puts here. It's an inside day. Inside day, as an advertisement for CHOP. Also, rotation are higher. We are right around this level, support resistance as well. This one here in the ES, and this one here in Nasdaq. The overnight POC is very prominent. It's quite wider. Those kind of POCs have the tendency to attract the market back and forth. I didn't like what I'm seeing here. I didn't like how how this was just went blank here. Bits and asks just disappeared here. I did not like that. You know? Holding the quote unquote gap here. There's no gap here in this market. Can you see? The gaps are a sign of change. Or I call it gap because it represents change. Right now, if I'm going to call this a gap, what changes relative to yesterday? This is Nasdaq, right? This is an inside market. It is not above, it is not below. Same goes for the ES. This is the ES. Where is the gap here? It's not higher, it's not lower. I'm going to move this high up here. Where is the 50? 59, 76, 50. Wait a minute. Why do I have these things here? Oh, this was the distributions. These distributions have been closed. This is 5 minutes, right? I'm going to let this go. I don't want to get distracted here. There could be something here though. In the lower side, because this was the breakout yesterday from this level here. Here. Oh, look at that. Oh, this place, huh? Interesting. Oh. Have you seen where the market is being bought from those? That is it's just unbelievable, man. How markets have been bought from? I mean, those levels that I have there, they have more than how? I mean, I put it in red like at the beginning of the week, right? We're back at the opening. Selling coming from half back now. I don't know if the high and low. The high can be pretty well be in. Not sure about the lows. I can just say the opposite too. sleepy here, man. Look at how this market is being bought also. I'm buying the dips here. Now today's the end of the week. End of it's end of the month. No, end of the month is not anymore. It's end of the week. Options. We are the lower side of. I think we can use balance guidelines here. Oh. Now we have ISM at 10 a.m. We may see some flickering here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Selling the news, buying the news. Sell the rumor, buy the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. They are trying to take this market lower. They are not having it. Now, this is the thing, right? When you watch the market and don't have a bias, like, oh man, okay, this market is going to go higher. So you start to looking for a place, for an opportunity to buy if you have a bias. If you have a bias to the downside, oh boy, this market is going lower, all time frames are going lower, the economy is bad, blah, 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 blah. You will find or look for an opportunity to sell. And if you are looking, you will find it. You will find an opportunity to sell, or you may find a buy or a sell. And this usually is going to be bad because you have a bias. You are trying to fit the market to your bias, and you're not focused on what the market is doing. Once you remove that from your mindset, that and it's easy to talk, right? That's not easy. Right? You start to watch the market, what the market is doing, right? Yeah, I can see we are talking about like maybe a good solid 5-10 minutes that this market is trying to get lower. It's not having. It's not having. There's some. It's being met with some buying here, and look at what that buying is. For example, right now, right at yesterday's POC, right? Right at yesterday's POC. Yesterday's POC, which is also the opening today. Today's opening. Higher ISM than expected, than estimated. Abang inside bar here. Now coming back inside the weekly inside bar alone, if the market starts to building value above this level here, okay, that can actually target the 6100 up here, which is the upper side of this weekly inside bar. The high 6107 actually. This is the high that we are of the weekly inside bar. Let me call it. Let me name it. Which is questionable, by the way. Weekly inside bar high. Right? Let me save it because I am adding new information here. Right? But to go over there, first the market has to deal with the 50s, with the 6,000. And look at this, man. There's overnight inventory here in the upper side. What is leaving behind, we already have outside. And we also have an overnight session here that has not been checked, has not been rebalanced. Look at that. The buying coming right from the opening, brother. Right from the opening. One tick from the opening. Exactly from the opening. They're trying to sell again from that weekly inside bar low. That high being taken will give us direction right now. At least inside bar is a range, but if a high is taken, that puts the action to the upside. Look at this. Look at this. Volume on the high, volume on the low. It's being sold again. It's being sold again. Alright, it is 10:07. I'm kind of tired now, kind of sleepy. I'm going to go back to sleep a little bit more. I think so. Or even got breakfast. If I got breakfast, I won't sleep. I will stay here. But I don't see much right now. If that high is taken, upside continuation has a 50. The market has to deal with the 50. And now we have these traders, mechanical trading that is going on. Probably it's going to be met just like the first time the weekly inside buy low was met with selling. Same thing can happen with the 50. Same thing can happen with yesterday's high. Same thing can happen with 6,000. Okay, so there's a lot the market has to deal with in its way high, which will be, okay, by the way, which will be, going against all trends here, all time frames. Which will be going against the monthly, against the weekly, against the daily time frame. So that's a trade. That's a trade against the market, against what the market is doing. So got to be very careful if I decide to do that. Right now, this is a market with sell the rally. Sell trades will be selling rallies here. I got to be very careful about that, and spotting an opportunity has to remain as neutral as possible, and from that, the trade will just come. When you show up, don't look for a trade. That's what I do. I don't. Well, that's what I say I do. I try not to look for a trade. These options, open options, says otherwise, right? Have patience. Have patience. If you believe in something, take your chances, because we always have to take a risk. Always have to take a risk. But we also have, it is very important to manage risk as well. I'm going to leave you again with Jim's where is Jim here? I really love this one. Trading is a paradox. It lures people with promises of quick wealth and independence, yet demands a discipline, resilience, and depth that few are prepared to give. My journey through the markets began, as many do, with naivety and ambition, a search for the magic bullet, the perfect system, the elusive edge. I believe, as many traders do, that success lay in the next book, the next mentor, the next big trade. I was wrong. Trading, I have come to understand, is not a destination. It's not a question to be solved or a shortcut to be found. It is a journey, a profession in the truest sense of the word. Like any craft, it requires time, reflection, and repetition. The markets do not reward impassion, the half-hearted, or the reckless. They demand a commitment to learning and openness to failure, and above all, the passions to let intuition evolve. In this book, I hope to illuminate the reality of this journey. Not to discourage you, but to encourage you to approach trading as it deserves to be approached, with respect, humility, and willingness to embrace the process. There are no guarantees, no universal truth, no single path. There is only the work, and through the work, the potential for mastery. Alright? Okay, guys. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe. See you next week.